Diligently remind oneself because it's the power. You know, each reminder is the awakening contemplation of nothingness. It is the sentence that purifies itself. It's called Samabat Sunyata. It's not Samabat within Samabat. Purification of the emptiness is the Samabat that purifies through the extinction and emptiness for samsara. Each reminder is the Samabat within itself, which is of nothingness. It purifies itself. It's not the kind of Samabat that is getting in and going out of the Samabat. It is a kind of blessing samsara. It purifies samsara. All at once. All at once. Those with great blessed fortunes. What does it mean? They have the great blessed fortune with Nirodha and Nibbana in each Buddha eras from the past already. It's just that they have density in the karmic difficulties. However, once they listen to the origins of the truth, all that karmic difficulties that are dense is also bounced out. There are too many karmic difficulties that are wrapping themselves. But just listen, then the purification will be there, as their great blessed fortune is a backup. The great blessed fortune with the Buddhas, with the Arahants, they have been in accordance and listen to the truth. However, the form up of body-mind has been so many rounds. Karmic difficulties has been dominated and veiled. However, once they listen again, everything is instantaneously released. Whatever that is so terrible can be corrected. Therefore, even there are so much dense in the karmic difficulties, just listen directly to the truth. Why each sentence is like each Buddha that is there, because it's the essence of the Buddha. Purely essence of Buddha is the essence of the great compassion in purifying through the extinction and the emptiness. Totally. Buddha has the great compassion to purify through the extinction and the emptiness. That's the essence of the Buddhas. That's why saying the sentence is like all Buddha's essence is the same essence. This is subjected to the cycles of the great compassion that is given. Diligently sharing great compassion. If they conclude accordingly without using Tithi against the conclusion, then the ending is accordingly. not to be obsessed, to use one's own opinions and meanings, to criticize, to judge, to be against the truth, the essence, then it will happen accordingly. But one's own titi is blocking oneself. Samsara is like that. Being deluded to use titi, opinions and meanings toward that which is not titi. They don't purify themselves. They are opinions that is circling, arising and ceasing on and on. Therefore, it's become an obstruction that is remaining. Everything is give up the giving up itself. Everything is discard the discarding itself. That which is beyond the mighty force. Who knows? The anupap of the mighty force is just the periphery, the surface of the perfections like this, like that. Give up the giving up itself thoroughly for everything. Let go of the letting go itself thoroughly. This is not about let go of anything. Let go of the letting go itself instead. This will end all burdens. All paths are burdens. The great compassion is a kind of the desire, but it purifies itself. It's not deluded to itself. Just like titi, opinions and meanings. Each sentence is the titi. However, it's the titi that purifies itself, is not deluded to itself. The made-up things purifies itself without deluded to itself. If not, it will be deluded. If not having self-purification, it will turn into samsara within itself, the made-up of titi. Use the titi, opinions and meanings that purifies themselves. With that, there will be simultaneous purification for the titi of samsara. Then there is only being spontaneous in sharing the great compassion. Continue with the reminders from each sentence. They are to be given. They are the great compassion in all those sentences as they are already. Don't be obsessed to think or to recall of something that is just going into a lane, circling and restless only, without purifying thoughts themselves. Step back from disengaging itself without grasping itself with everything. This is the process of titi, that reacting within, trying to let go, trying to discard. This is the process of titi, always stimulating by titi. Therefore, let's purify titi itself. Any sentence must purify itself at any time, right there and then. Any limitations just purifies such a limitations. Continue to discard. Everything is discarded, discarding itself. This is the purification for the discarding. There are layers of discarding. Discard the discarding itself. Purify all layers, all steps of the noble path. Just purify it instantly. They are the steps of the noble ones. Discarding this, discarding that, discarding conditions and states of mind. Discard the discarding itself instead. That's it. For every steps of the noble path are purified totally, ending all path. Actually, the samudaya of samsara is the path. All paths are derived from deluded viewpoints that inspire them, destine them. Opinions are the creator. This way and that way. Don't be carelessly taking into oneself a tiny bit that is concluded for oneself. There is a grasping mind already. Let's make a conclusion for samsara. This is not for the sake of oneself. Therefore, let go of the letting go itself is everything, child. Proceed simultaneously. Let go of the letting go itself with everything. Disengage from disengaging itself is everything simultaneously, child. Even stepping back to disengage from disengaging itself, to let go of the letting go itself in whatever ways, it's meant for everything. Step back to let go of the letting go itself with everything. That's a great compassion. Maha Karuna. This is considered as inevitable. Just give it. Purify through the extinction and emptiness as helping, without waiting for anyone to beg for it. Instantly sharing it. Everything is let go of the letting go itself. Listen well. This is not about letting go of everything. Everything is let go of the letting go itself. This is not about being deluded to let go of everything. The effect will happen automatically, instantly, all together. It is one will not be separating Nibbana from samsara. Because if stepping back to let go of the letting go itself is not about letting go of samsara, definitely the effect will be for samsara instantly too. Any sentences are not about grasping. Therefore, they can use to purify in all of them. The intangible beings are faster because the mighty force guarantee as the foundation for them. and they cannot do anything either. If they do something, they're gonna be suffering instantly. It will turn into something else. There will be Vedana and hindrances, sensations. Therefore, they are quite quick automatically. For those gross beings, still dull, because they always hanging on to aggregates that are there. This part from the mind, that part from the body, changing places to hold on to, and it seems like there is a release. For the intangible beings, they cannot do much because they don't have the gross body. It's impossible to do anything. Trying to let go or discard is impossible. Only discarding itself only. There will be agitation and restlessness if they try to let go of something.
ถ้ามันไม่มีประโยคนี้มันไม่สามารถสรุปตัวเองได้มันตั้งเอามาสูงมากตัวมันเองก็บล็อกตัวมันเองนะ
The desires and expectations is blocking oneself. The discarding itself is discarding itself. Let go of the letting go itself is the letting go of itself. It's not discarding anything. The discarding itself. It means that it discards its own state. Continue to listen. It will be movements. There will be movements and releasing.
ทั้งตัวมันเองนะคะท่านกล่าวมานานแล้วแต่มันเหมือนกับว่าในภาพโดยรวมสัดส่วนของความสว่างในจุดตรงนี้พอมาประโยคตรงนี้ปุ๊บของท่านต้องการกองการใช้บัญญัติ
There must be a refinement of the usage of terminologies. If not sharp enough, it has to be refined. This is the refinement of the usage of terminologies to end just with one sentence. A sentence that gives ending within itself. Any sentence that is still unclear, it cannot give ending within itself. And Long Po knows the samutai, the cause of suffering of the beings, and what kind of terminologies have to be used there is important. What is it that is about itself? The discarding itself is the state that is there. Let go of the letting go itself is the letting go of the act of letting go itself. It's not about letting go of something else. The act within the letting go, within the discarding, is itself the one. There is no need to search for anywhere to which one. Keep on refining, just like refining the metals to make it a needle.
ผู้ใหญ่บอกว่าฝนท่านให้เป็นเข็มแต่สมัยอยู่ภูกระดึง
ปลายนั่นหนักหน่อยนะของสารวัตรมันเปิดนะคะท่านเปิดออนไลน์
ไปแย เยอะๆนิดเดียวก็ลำบาก
To lingering a tiny bit is gonna be difficult in blessing.
ทำให้ทุกข์
Therefore,
ไม่ลำบาก
we must make blessers not in difficult situation,
อย่าให้มาหาคน
not
หา
make
ต้องมา
great
หาคนหา
compassion
แบบลำบาก
be in difficulty.
ดังนั้นประโยคเดียว
Therefore,
เป็นประโยคที่จบ
one sentence
สอง
must give ending for samsara instantly,
ก็ต้องเป็นท่านค่ะ
must enable.
ประโยคเดียวทั้งสังสารวัฏถามแค่เนี้ยค่ะ ทุกชั้นทุกภูมิ นะ
จะไปใช้ได้ไงทั้งสังสารวัฏ
One sentence cannot be used for the whole samsara.
ประโยคที่ล้างสมุทัย
A sentence that purifies samutai within such a sentence.
ความเป็นสังสารวัฏ
It gives samsara within such a sentence.
ถ้าอยากก็
For the gross beings, diligently make a conclusion thoroughly, huh?
เพราะว่าภาคทิพย์เขา
Because all the non-beings, they made a conclusion so much already, and they live here together with the humans. Otherwise, the karma will bounce back to oneself.
สรุปช้ามันล้างช้า
There is a delay in purification in the conclusion making.
กรรม
It will turn into more behaviors that is there.
ทุกประโยคก็ศักดิ์สิทธิ์
However, every sentence is sacred. No matter how terrible situation one
ไม่ใช่
falls
การ
in,
พูดให้กำลังใจนะ
there is
พูดตาม
always
เนื้อหา
a solution.
เป็นอย่างนั้นน่ะ
According to the essence,
รถติขึ้นมาให้มันตรงๆ
just use the reminder to be aligned with the purification that purifies itself. That's all.
เพราะว่าสมุทัยตัวหนึ่ง
Because
ของสังสารวัฏทั้งหลายคือคุณ
the samutai of samsara is the earnesty in making solution, in discarding, in giving up, in letting go to enable all of that. That's the samutai of samsara.
ถ้ามาล้างสมุทัยตัวนี้ได้ก็
If
ก็เรียบร้อย
there is an ability to purify the samutai, there will not be any more struggling and difficulties.
ที่จะไปคอยทิ้งมันก็ทิ้ง
Instead of
เองเรียบร้อยเลย
discard itself, discard something, just discard the discarding itself. There is no difficulty in trying to discard anything.